Alright everybody, welcome back to the American Dota League. It's Season 2, it's the end of week number 3, and we've got a Group A matchup between Team Liquid and For Sweet Revenge here. A best of 3 series, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here on twitch.tv/American Dota League, and of course, you guys in game as well. Thank you so much for purchasing up that ticket. It's $3.99 in the Dota store for those of you that want it, and really guys, it's worth it. You get that black monolith HUD, plus all that greatness of camera control in-game, and also the in-game audio as well, which is really nice. So, once again, it's a best of 3 series here. I am alone for this series actually, but a little bit later we will have eHug versus Dog, and joining me will be Pipmunkle, who I believe is doing other things right now. So as it stands, we are going to jump into the game, and well, we already have a couple of interesting picks and bans coming out. Well, no picks just yet, but we'll see. Looks like we have a disconnect coming out from Mihawk. No surprise there, as For Sweet Revenge, they're from Peru, so they, you know, the internet not as maybe up to snuff as I guess you could say to American standards, but then again with the whole Comcast Time Warner thing going around, maybe it is. Considering, well,
Radiant team
my internet has not been too good recently, so we'll see what happens. Team Liquid, they're going to give away the Lycan. They don't want to deal with the Naga Siren, but they're okay with the Lycan, which is interesting. It's a very tough hero to play against, but they'll go for the Centaur and the Invoker, two very, very strong heroes. And you'll notice they don't have Demon with them today. They're going to have that Stan and Trout, who used to play, obviously, formerly of Complexity's Han's Complexity. And let's see, I can't remember the name. Stay Free, that's it, Stay Free. And he also is a very good caster as well. Just really good player, very good stand-in. Really excited to see what he can do and what role they're going to put him on. So we'll wait and see. Team Liquid with a really, really strong start to their draft. Now, remember, this is Group A, so we've seen so many Group B matchups come up, and it's been kind of crazy just to watch this much Dota in the past couple of weeks. And, well, you would imagine that right now, Team Liquid are probably the favorites here in this tournament, because you look at Group A, Team Dog, For Sweet Revenge, eHug, and Liquid, and you'd say, well, yeah, Liquid, they're probably going to win this. But Team Dog, the last time they played up against Liquid, they actually beat them in that best of 3 series. So Liquid are down 0-1 right now. This is their second game, I guess, and with the best of 3 series, there's no real point system. It's just if you win the series or if you lose the series. Now, For Sweet Revenge, They've given out upsets before. They've done very well against, I guess, most North American teams. They get very close a lot of the time to taking them down. We'll see if they can take control of this game and really just punish Team Liquid for, I guess, any sort of hubris. Or if Team Liquid will just play solid Dota and perhaps maybe go 2-0 in this series, maybe even 2-1 victory here as well. We'll see. We're already getting into the next set of picks and bans coming out. Mirana was the last pick coming out for For Sweet Revenge. And you've got the Enchantress as well as their band, so no surprises there. They really do, I guess, enjoy. I guess a lot of teams really enjoy the Mirana. No surprise there. Moonlight Shadow is so difficult to play up against, obviously. It's just like a free smoke seat gank, essentially. Arrow as well, I mean, is really what you're looking for. And we've seen so many teams kind of play it as a support role recently that it's no real surprise that she can be played in any kind of position. You can play her offlane as well, support, carry, but people will just kind of say, listen, she's a good core, but she doesn't farm like a Maelstrom into Mjolnir. The thing is, you could transition from a support into a carry at some point in time if given the farm. And that's the interesting thing about the Mirana. So we'll see if For Sweet Revenge want to do that. They're going to ban up the Tramp Protector, which is not a surprise. A lot of North American teams are starting to run this. I mean, Leechy's really, really good. And so is obviously Living Armor a little bit later into the game. Overgrowth is really strong as well. Interestingly enough, no bans of the Bat Rider, no picks on it either. And Team Liquid are a team that usually run that hero. At least they have in the past couple of weeks. So I'm surprised that they're not picking it, they're not banning it. They will have the first pick coming out of this, I believe. So they could ban something and then get away with the Bat Rider if they want to. But they already have the Centaur, so maybe there's no reason for it. They could ban it here and make sure that, obviously, For Sweet Revenge don't get it, but they're going to ban it the Storm Spirit instead because, well, Smash is a guy that can play the Storm in a pretty much just perfect role. He is considered one of the top-tier mid players in America, both North and South. He's considered the South American Arteezy more likely, and he's very, very strong in that role. He's performed so well. He's kind of single-handedly won games for his team. I can remember a specific series back in the We Play Dota 2 Cup not too long ago, a couple months, well, actually more like a year ago, with Alliance versus For Sweet Revenge. And Smash actually won them that game as a very aggressive Slark player. So he could take over these games if he gets the right hero. Liquid, they're going to go for the Shadow Demon. And that's actually kind of interesting. We'll see who plays it up. Way2, I'm not sure if this is one of his heroes. They'll go for the Bane, though, on Force Revenge. And I think that's one of the reasons why Liquid picks up the Shadow Demon. They don't want to have to deal with the Mirana kind of arrow combo with the Shadow Demon. But now you've got to deal with the Bane. But the thing about Bane is there's a lot of ways to shut his Fiend's Grip down here. You've got Stomp, you've got Cold Snap, you've got Tornado, EMP potentially, you've got Disruption, you've got, well, anything else really they pick up here. And that's really the problem, I feel like, with a lot of the Bane Mirana combos now, is that Bane is okay in setting up those arrows. But if you don't get those kills early on, and you don't get any Fiend's Grips off, it's going to be kind of useless later into the game until you get like something like a BKB. But even then, you're really not going to be seeing a BKB on Bane too often. So most people prefer Shadow Demon now, actually, because Soul Catcher gives you that amplified damage. Disruption could be used offensively and defensively. And Demonic Purge is just a really good ability overall, plus Shadow Poison. I think he's got a better kit than Bane does by far, so... Liquid, they have 55 seconds left of reserve time right now. We'll see what they want to pick up here. With the Invoker as well, it could be Quas Exort, and they could go for a Sunstrike build and absolutely demolish some of these heroes. They have their offlaner, they have their mid laner, they have their support. Now they just need a core carry and probably another support here. And we'll see if they want to go for like a Chen or an Enchantress, if they want to send somebody into the jungle. Maybe go for even an aggressive tri-lane they could do. They'll pick up the Sand King, and now this is a bit more greedy. It looks like they're just going to have the Sand King kind of just roam around in the jungle and use his Sandstorm. When he gets to about level 3 or 4, he'll probably be involved in a couple of kills early on, assuming that they have a decent core in that top lane, which is probably where they'll go. They can go aggro try, but I don't expect to see that. Force Revenge are more likely to do that, but we'll see. They could do like solo safe, and then Mirana Bane and another hero top. Depends on what they want to grab here. And they also still need their mid. And like I said, Smash can play a variety of heroes. Templar Assassin is one of his most notable, which would be, I think, a decent matchup against the Invoker. You could obviously go for something like a Slark, like I talked about already, which is okay against the Invoker, but maybe not. There's still a lot of other options there. They made sure they took out the Naga Siren, which is a very smart pickup. I think Smash could play that very well, but, well, we'll see. As it stands right now, I mean... There's a whole lot of options for them. They don't even have to pick up their mid-hero right now. They could save that for last and just kind of pick it up then. But Team Liquid, you kind of know where they're going with this. You could kind of you maybe say they can go aggro tri-lane, but more likely than not it's defensive, and you send the Centaur to the off lane and hope to God that he survives and doesn't get arrowed if, well, they do go for a defensive tri-lane for Force Revenge. Guys, I do want to remind you, you can follow the American Dota League on Twitter at twitter.com/AmericanDota. And actually today, after each game, we're going to be doing a giveaway. So go ahead and follow them on Twitter at twitter.com/AmericanDota. All you have to do is follow and retweet when the giveaway tweet comes out. Make sure you guys go ahead and do that. Very important. And if you are interested in checking out the standings and the schedule and what have you, check out AmericanDotaLeague.com. That's where you'll find all the information. Standings for Group A and Group B, which Group B is...
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Group B has been a lot of fun, I gotta say. There's been a lot of crazy games. Recently, we've seen a game with Top 5 and Osiris that went very long and had one of the best comebacks I've seen in a while. And this is no surprise that Force Revenge, they go for the Bat Rider. It was available, it didn't get banned out, and a hero that has Lasso can control the game so very well. He's considered king of the Roshan pit because of Firefly and just making sure he's got vision around the pit. He can pull people up and out. He's so good at getting pickoffs as well. And the thing is, though, Liquid, I mean, they have Disruption. They've got Demonic Purge. They've got a Centaur Ultimate as well. So if you catch out somebody with a lasso, you can always just disrupt them. You can even maybe go for another support here, like a, I don't know. I'd say you could go for... The thing is, they could have gone for a Core Venge on Team Liquid, and they could have had, like, swap up early on, but they did ban it out. Obviously, Disruptor probably wouldn't fit in this lineup, but I don't know. We'll see what they ban. Wow, that last ban was Sven. They had 1 second left to reserve time. They got really close to not banning at anything there. That would have been very problematic. Only 13 seconds left in reserve time for Force Revenge as well. They're taking a lot of time with these picks and bans, which I guess isn't really a surprise. I mean, I'm interested to see how Liquid play this with this Stand and Trout. They don't have Demon, who's, I think, been a really pivotal force for their team recently.
Reserve time. 10 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
5
Reserve
seconds
time.
remaining.
They're going to ban out the Weaver. Make sure they don't have
Team
that core to
Liquid's
deal with.
turn to pick.
Now Liquid probably going to pick up a core of their own. They're going to go for the Lone Druid. And it's been a long time since we've seen Koikfa play this hero, but he certainly can. And I'm very surprised that they picked this up. This is something that we don't see too often, but I think is very strong here in terms of he can really split push pretty well once he gets a couple of items going his way. If he can get that early Radiance, then he'll have a very, very strong time. And now this kind of screams to me that it's going to be a solo safe lane Lone Druid, and then it'll be Centaur, Shadow Demon, Sand King in an aggro try. But the thing is, you might see an aggro try come out from Force Revenge. They have the Miranda, they have the Bane, and potentially another hero here, but they also have the Lycan as well, so it'll probably be a Bat Rider offlane, and maybe that's what they're figuring. So, I don't know, it depends. They'll go for the Wraith King, though. Maybe now it's a Bat Rider mid, and I feel as if now they go for the aggressive Tri-Lane, or at least something along those lines. It's certainly a bold strategy coming out from both sides here to see a Wraith King and a Lone Druid. Two heroes we don't see often this patch, and kind of we got used to for a while, I guess, for the Lone Druid, but for the Wraith King, he's a lot of fun to watch, honestly. His ultimate can slow down so much, and then he gets back up and he starts going ham on people. So we'll see if Wraith King can have a good time here. I'm not sure what role he's going to be played in here, but we are going to jump into the game. It is game 1 here. Team Liquid versus For Sweet Revenge. Thank you for joining us on the American Dota League.
Prepare for
For Sweet Revenge, the squad from Peru, the powerhouse, if you will, from Peru. We've got Smash. He'll be playing the mid Lycan. Wow. Did not expect to see that. Benja's going to be on that Mirana down in that bottom lane. We'll see Green on the Wraith King. Not sure who that is. We'll have Mihawk up on the Bane. And then Destroyermon will be on the Bat Rider. This might be Misoku. I'm not sure on the Wraith King. Let's see if I can check his profile here real quick. I'll let you know. Well, no, I guess I can't. How unfortunate. Well, it's just Green, I suppose, as of right now. On the other side of things, for Team Liquid, Boba, he's going to be playing the offlane Centaur Warrunner. It looks like it is going to be that defensive try. I thought it was going to be aggro. Mid lane, Koikfa on the Invoker, and they're going to throw Tralf up here in the top lane on the Sand King. Way too sexy, or way too will be on the Shadow Demon, and of course, to round it all out, it's going to be TC on the Lone Druid. So, miscalled things in terms of who was playing what, but still, it's going to be defensive coming out from both sides. So, not really that kind of aggression we were expecting from either squad here, which is a bit sad, but still fine. Bulba should be okay. He's got a lot of health. No stout shield, though. He actually purchased up boots, I think. I'm not sure. He bought something. I'm not really sure where all of his money went. I have honestly no idea. He has a Tango and a GG branch. Top rune. Invis going to be going for Tralf or for the Lone Druid, or it looks like it's going to be picked by Tralf. Now you've got to be careful. Destroyermon, he does have boots, luckily, so he should be okay. Where the heck is Bulba's money? Well, he had a ward here. He threw it up in this position, and this is easily counter-wardable, but they might think that he's placed it elsewhere. So, I don't know, maybe a bit of mind gaming coming out. Mihawk sitting in the tree so he can eat his way through, wrap around, and then go for a gank. We've seen this before. And if Bulba gets nightmared up, he should get arrowed. And yeah, Mihawk's going to go for it. Bulba backing away right now, being very, very patient and careful. In the mid lane, Koikfa, he should have a decent time here up against the Lycan until the Wolves start getting out. But Bulba going to get forward here, but it looks like he might have scouted out Mihawk in this side. He's going to try to leech whatever experience he can. He can't really get close right now. He did pick up boots. I'm not sure where they were sitting, but they weren't in his inventory before, so he's got them now. Top lane, Destroyermon. He's going to get zoned out as well. Bulba's just trying to get whatever experience he can, but look at Green. It's actually going to be a farming Mirana here, and Green's going to be the support Wraith King, so not only do you have to worry about arrow, but you have to worry about the right click that Mirana's going to get eventually when she gets phase boots done. Or, I guess, treads, depending on what you want to build. Bulba getting a little too close.
That
perhaps.
is ours.
Mihawk's like ready to go, man. Mihawk's just like sitting here. He's still level 1 as well. He's not getting any experience. And now another creep wave coming in, and I don't think we'll see first blood anytime soon. You can see Bulba looking just to, I guess, stay around the staircase and buy his tower, so he's actually maybe looking for that 2-minute rune as well. And Smash with rune control would be really problematic. Koikfa is concerned as an invoker. We'll see, though. I mean, he's done a nice job already, though, with 3 denies going his way. 7 last hits, but Smash with Howl, he should be just fine. And his Wolves as well, which he'll probably start maxing out now. You only really need 1 point in Howl, and then you start maxing the Wolves and Feral Impulse. But you can go a couple different ways. That's just the way that seems to be the best coming out for Lycans recently. Bulba's going to stack up the Ancient stack here real quick, and With Forge Spirits coming out for Quakeba, that's going to be really, really important. And he is going to be going for Quas Exort, so Sunstrike is available with Disruption. So if Waitsu can hit a Disruption here on this Bat Rider, he'll probably take a lot of damage and maybe even fall. But this is a very passive game to start things out. Just a lot of farming here, nothing too crazy. TC wants to get very close to that Radiance as early as possible, or Midas potentially. And we'll see if he goes for either or. Down in that bottom lane, Bulba's going to contest this pull, or at least try to leech some experience from it. He's going to back off now. He's sitting at level 2, so he's not doing too poorly. The Bat Rider should be right around there as well. Yeah, the experience-wise, it's pretty much the same. Bat Rider's going to need a bit more. I mean, well, both heroes need level 6 and a Blink Dagger. It's just that Bat Rider needs it more, I think. But the thing is, because he needs it more, he can head to that jungle and just get some farm there. Bulba can eventually roam around and find kills elsewhere, or they can have some heroes come down bottom eventually when they get some levels on those supports. And Waitsu now, he's stacking up a couple of these camps. Unfortunately, one of these stacks is Mud Golems. So Trout is going to be like, well, that's unfortunate. He's almost level 3, and with level 2 Sandstorm, he can absolutely jungle. But we'll see if he picks up that point in Burrow Strike instead to try to go for a kill. There's going to be a smoke gank mid right now coming up for Force Sweet Revenge. We'll see if they can wrap around. They'll probably do this kind of line here and try to go for a gank on Quakeba, who, well, again, he's got Quas Exort, so no Ghost Walk available. And, well, he's got Cold Snap, which might be enough to save his life, and even get a kill with Sunstrike, which are the two abilities he's got invoked right now. Wrapping around is going to be green here. He's got that Wraith Fire Blast, only level 1, mind you. He's also got the Mortal Strike just to get a bit of extra damage, potentially. But Quakeba, he's got a Creep Wave here. This is going to be a very far dive. We'll see if they go for it here. Green's still sitting on the high ground. They're wasting a lot of time. Mihawk has yet to be scouted out, I believe. I'm not sure if they see him yet. And they should. Potentially. I think they just barely spotted Mihawk coming out from Quakeba. So now roaming up to the top rune. 4-minute rune. It's going to be bottom. It's going to be haste rune for Mihawk. And he'll probably take this and go bottom. I don't expect him to come mid again. Green's walking by, and that means Quakeba is essentially fine. So this gank, it doesn't really accomplish much. They don't get a kill. They just kind of waste time. But now with the haste, Mihawk's running in, looking for a Nightmare coming through. They're going to throw up the Wraithfire Blast as well. Quakeba in trouble. He needs that TP rotation. Looks like he will go down to first blood. There's going to be the Cold Snap. Mihawk's going to run away. Force Sweet Revenge. I spoke too soon. I thought they weren't going to do much with that haste rune, but in fact they did. And that'll be the kill going the way of the Lycan, which is huge, actually. Lycan getting the first blood. Tranquil Boots coming out for the Lycan, interestingly enough. Smash. Meanwhile, Cold Snap went somewhere. I think it was on a creep? I'm not sure. That's fine. You can use your ability as soon as you TP back in. You'll just regen the mana up anyways, because obviously you get that well mana for a bit. But here's a TP, or a Smoke Kick coming through. Trout looking for a Burst Strike Smash. Oh, he's got his ultimate. He just skilled it up. He just got level 6. Now he's going to try to turn around with the Wolves. Meanwhile, Mirana going down bottom, getting a kill on Bulba. Looks like they threw up the Nightmare and the Arrow combo. That's going to be a Midas at 5 minutes in. And all of a sudden, Liquid are not looking that strong right now. And it's a little bit too early to tell, obviously, because, well, you've got TC who's farming up a Storm. He's going to be going for a Midas of his own, but look at Destroyermon trying to go to town, but here we go. Disruption. Soul Catcher's going to go first. But look at the damage. Destroyermon, there's the Disruption coming through. The Sunstrike, is that available? Do they need it? He might fall to this. Way too, you got to be careful. Way too stuck in the Firefly, but they will grab the kill. And Quakeba going mid, getting a gank from Trout. That'll be Smash going down as that Shapeshift is done. So, as I'm saying, Liquid not looking too strong. They pick up 2 quick kills, and they get right back into it. So, here we go. Back and forth we go already at 6 minutes in. And now Waitsu's like, yes, I'm level 3. I can pick up boots and wards. I'm not poor anymore, but I'm criminally under-leveled. So, we'll see if I can get something going. He is tied up with the Bane, which isn't too bad, but look at Green. He's level 4 right now, and oh my god, when he gets 6, it's going to be disgusting. Wraith King level 6 on his support. It's like, really? Well, Lycan, he's going to try to get to Vlad's, but that death puts him back a bit. Quakeba can go again. They have another gank attempt going, but the Wolves are going to scout this out, and how unfortunate. That's just a smart play from Smash, just to make sure he's got everything going his way. But they had the Sentry Ward here, just to make sure they see these Wolves, but it's not going to matter. Smash scouts things out, and Liquid will head their separate ways. And now it's time for Trout to just farm, essentially. He's got 1,000 gold in the bank, and getting closer and closer to that Blink Dagger. Bulba, he's sitting on 300. He's got his Tranquils now, and still no Stout Shield. I'm surprised they didn't go for that, but
Radiant's
it's fine
top
nonetheless.
tower is under attack.
Bat Rider, not sure where he's at right now. He looks like he's heading back top. He's level 4, 1,000 gold for him. So I guess it's not really looking that good for this Bat Rider. I feel like he should have been in the jungle already. They're stacking up a couple of these camps here, and I'm surprised he hasn't gone for them yet. I guess it's just the one camp they stacked. That's a little unfortunate. Quake for now picking up his Midas. It's at 7 minutes, so that's not too terrible.
Bottom tower is under attack.
7 minutes and 20 seconds as well, so now leveling shouldn't be an issue here, and you've got way to help him out as well. Pushing back Smash. Smash is just, well, he's looking for that Vlad to try to get it quickly, and they really can't go for an early Roche unless they smoke into it. Even that would be kind of ballsy, I'd say. But it looks like there might be a gang top. They have Lasso pretty soon for the Bat Rider. One more level. A couple of creep waves probably going his way. And the thing is, it's going to be very difficult to take down TC with, of course, his true form up now. His bear form. Sandstorm coming through from Tralf, and with his clarity, he's getting closer and closer and closer to getting to that Blink Dagger. So Destroyermon's going to move forward here. Smash's Wolves are up top as well. They're just kind of scouting things out. They're about to die. So Smash is going to have to remake them and go from there. Quakefa's just farming up a creep camp of his own with his Forged Spirit. Not 2 Forged Spirits yet. Very close, however. Needs one more point in Quas to get there. Bulba's still stacking these Ancients, I believe. No, just one stack here. Stampede's going to fly. Top lane. Disruption's going through right now. Defensively on way to getting caught out. Tralf looking to burrow. Now they're going to use the Moonlight Shadow Sunstrike as well. Destroyermon just missing the Sunstrike there. Smashes up Wraith Fire Blast. Way too. Gonna get obliterated right now. Destroyermon getting low. Tralf. He's out of mana to burrow away. Sandstorm on cooldown. He's so close to the mana, but not quite there. He will fall. Smash getting the double kill with that Lycan. Just too much damage to deal with. Nice rotation up to that top lane. They'll keep TC alive, which is the most important thing, but 2 more quick kills going the way of Revenge. And that gives a lot of farm to Smash. Destroyermon almost going down. He's got to back off, but still getting ever so close to that Blink Dagger. Quake for now, going to push into that mid lane, or at least try to do some damage there. Vlad's now done for the Lycan as he picks it up, and still no boots yet for him, but he'll get there soon, and then into a Necro Book, I'd imagine, right afterwards. Bulba sitting at level 7, 600 gold in the bank, so his Blink Dagger's a bit more far away than obviously the Bat Rider. And TC will continue to use the Midas and go from there, but we'll see if he really wants to go for that Radiance. The Relic is kind of far off now, so it wouldn't be too late if he picked it up, though. And it's certainly a very good item. It really shuts down the Blink Dagger of the Bat Rider. You can kind of play around it, but you've got to be careful. If that bear comes out even a little bit, that Blink Dagger is going to be put on cooldown, and that's really, really important. I feel like Radiance is a good item specifically for Blink Daggers in this game, and not only that, but Wraith King might go for one as well at some point if he can get the farm for it. Looking at the farm for the Mirana with the Midas and with the Phase Boots as well, Benjas is doing pretty well. Top of the net worth right now, not by much, mind you, but still. Smash is actually not that farmed. The Invoker's sitting on a higher net worth, and the Vlad's doesn't give you that much. I mean, it is Vlad's, and it's really good for the Lycan, but that's about it that he's got right now. The Spirit Bear is still getting some decent CS. TC's going to back off now, and he's 2,000 gold away from that Relic if he wants to go for it. And with the Midas, that'll get there kind of soon. He would really like a tower, but they're going to sit here top and try to defend with this Wraith King and with the Bane. Bane's level 4 right now. Waitsu's level 4. The supports, Tralf is level 6. What about the Wraith King? He should be level 7 at this point. No, he's actually not even 6 yet. He's about to be. There he goes. He's got Reincarnation, so this next fight could be devastating right now for Team Liquid. And on top of that, there's that Blink Dagger coming out for the Bat Rider. He just purchased it up. It's going to fly to him in just a moment. It looks like, no, he sold it? Yeah, he sold it real quick. He's just going to buy it from the side shop, and that makes more sense so that it doesn't have to use the courier. Waitsu's got to get some levels mid. And you see this so often. Just rotate your mid hero through to the jungle, get him some farm there, and then have your support sit mid and get experience, which is fine. Whereas they're not doing that with the Bane. Bane's also level 5, but he'll get experience a bit more slowly now, and Waitsu's going to start passing him here, and well, maybe try to get to level 6. Bulba getting lassoed up in that bottom lane. Now he's got Stampede. He doesn't want to use it. He's going to try to jump in here, look for Destroyermon. He's going to try to get the solo. He just missed. Now you've got to back away, Bulba. You're taking too much damage. The arrow. What an arrow coming through. Waitsu in trouble. The Firefly. The Sunstrike is well coming in, but it's not enough damage. Benjas gets a double kill. Oh, man. You can see what Bulba wanted. He wanted to run right into that Bat Rider and stomp him and slow him down, but it wasn't enough. He was too far away, and they lose 2 heroes because of it. Too aggressive, and they're going to lose a tier 1 tower on top of all of that. That was really a poorly made play coming out from Liquid, unfortunately, but Rana going to grab that tower kill real quick. TC getting kind of close, 1,000 gold away now, so He's not too far. Smash, boots, and, well, there's the start of that Necro 3. Staff of Wizardry is now up and ready to go.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Bulba's sitting on 1,000 gold here, so he's getting closer and closer to that Blink Dagger. So that kind of situation won't happen again, I'd imagine, if he can get that blinked. Shapeshift flying. Not sure for what reason. It's on cooldown for 90 seconds, though. I think he wanted to get the rune, which the Forge Spirit was going to try to deny. Quakefoot going to get run out here, potentially? No, he'll back away now. Smash really not trying to go for this. His Shapeshift about to go down, and there it is. Way 2 was rotated mid anyways, just to help out. Demonic Perch still not available. I think he's one of the... Yeah, him and Bane are the only ones without 6 right now. And Bane, well, he's trying to get some experience here. Leech to the mid lane as well. Top lane, TC. He can continue to farm the jungle if he wants to. 3,300 gold. He's getting close. Maelstrom now done for Benjaz, though. And that is a really good item coming out for this run. I mean, it's standard. You usually see it. But Liquid, they're all sitting up here on the high ground. They have no idea this Lycan Wolf is scouting them out. There's complete control of this vision for Smash. And really, this just kind of puts a monkey wrench to the plans of Liquid right now. So Necro level 1 is going to come out for Quakefoot here with his Midas. He'll grab a bit more.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
3,400 gold in the bank. TC continuing to farm away. Way too smoked up. Tralf is sitting here on the side. Quakefoot continuing to farm. Smash, he's getting so close to that Necro 1, but because he went for the Vlad's first, obviously, it's going to take some time, and he hasn't really gotten that much farm. His last hit's at 74 at this point, which is 13 minutes in, and TC is doing such a great job of CSing. The problem is he going to get that Radiance? And the Relic will be there at about 15 minutes or so. The Radiance probably done about 18, maybe 17, and that's a decent timing for Lone Druid, especially considering he went for the Midas first. Once he has that Radiance, he can start split pushing out waves with the Radiance. Tralf will pick up that haste rune. He has that Blink Dagger ready to go. He's also got Epicenter, but he hasn't used it yet. And look at they're trying to take a fight right now, but the unfortunate thing is Revenge seem to be spotting out every single gank that's going for them. A lot of that is due to the Lycan Wolves. Smash picks up a DD rune. He'll howl up. He's going to try to take this tier 1 tower mid. He's been working on it real hard, but not able to do so. These Forge Spirits going to get chased down. Now they're going to go back to the tower. And, well, we'll see how much damage he can actually put in. Down bottom. Level 6 yet for way 2. No, he's still not there yet. Whereas the Bane, he's got it. He's level 6. He's got the Fiend's Grip ready to go. Plus Green, he's been at level 8 for a while. He's actually got a drum already in that Wraith King. These wolves are going to be so annoying for Liquid to deal with. It's actually kind of unbelievable. Up top here, TC's going to back away. Going to continue to get farm as well. There's that relic done now.
Shadows take
Moonlight Shadow. Mid lane. Destroyermon. Getting caught out, was looking for a lasso, maybe potentially. Tralf used that Sandstorm pretty effectively, and it looked like they lassoed, but they didn't get anything done with it. Burrowstrike coming through. This tower so low, they can't deny it, looks like, and Lycan's gonna get the kill on that tier 1 tower. So already 2 towers gone now for Liquid. They're losing a bit of gold to Force Revenge, who honestly have done a really nice job of not only team fighting, but finding pickoffs and getting towers when they can. They have a 2,000 gold lead right now. Experience-wise, it's only 500, so that's negligible. Quakefoot is going to get his Necro 1 sent out. These wolves need to not be invis. I'm surprised they didn't change that. It's kind of annoying. TC, about 100, or not 100, 1,000 gold rather, away from, not 1,000, no, it is 100. I spoke too soon. 100 gold away from his Radiance, but his bear may be in trouble. He can resummon it if necessary, but he will, actually. 3 heroes coming up top right now for Force Revenge. Mihawk as well as Smasher here with Green to help out, but look at this gank coming through. A smoke gank. Trolf's going to be the one to initiate. He might even channel his Epi. There it goes. Epi's being channeled. He's going to blink in. Burrow as well. Big fight going. Sunstrike. Boom. 2 dead immediately. What a big pickup coming out. That was the fight they needed. All of a sudden, they just 5-man top, even 4-man top. Disruption's going to go. Soul Catcher as well. Stomp misses. Arrow flies from Benjaz potentially, but, well, He got a little too close there. They're going to throw it out the sentry ward. Make sure that the
Necro
units aren't too annoying. Not Necro, but Lycan Wolves rather. Well, that means that tier 1 tower is going to fall, and all of a sudden, Liquid say, listen, we've got a decent 5-man team. We've got a Blink Epi initiation with Sunstrike. Let's make something happen, and they absolutely do. They pick up 2 really quick kills, and that's the Radiant's now done for the Lone Druid, as the Courier is, or excuse me, Recipe is on the Courier, and the Boots of Speed coming out as well for his Bear. Tralf had a huge initiation there. Really good stuff. He'll burrow out as well as the Sand King try to chase him down, but, excuse me, the Lycan trying to chase him down. Yeah, so, I mean, right now, that probably should have got them maybe 1,000 gold at the least. Yeah, that got them right back into it. They're not too far behind. And Mihawk's going to try to counter ward here, but there's no ward to counter ward at this point, so he'll look around. He won't find anything. He might even throw up another sentry. The Haste Rune just spotted there, just popped up at the 18-minute mark. And top lane actually being pressured here. Revenge want to try to take back a tower here, and they want to push down all of the tier 1s coming out. They'll pop the drum. They just want to take this down as quickly as possible, and nobody's going to come and defend this. It looks like they're all moving bottom here. Liquid are going to give this tower pretty much free, and I'm surprised they do. Smash picks up Necro 2 now, and they'll probably keep pushing. But they'll lose the tier 1 tower bottom unless they want to try to TP and defend. They have some abilities up, and they can fight, honestly. There's no Epi just yet for the Sand King. It's still down for about 25 seconds. Now, Liquid are roaming through the jungle. They're looking for something, but everybody's top right now for Force of Revenge. They don't really know this, however. Necro 3 now done for the Invoker, and he can pop that up and try to push the tier 2. They're going to trade tier 2 for tier 2. It looks like there's no fortification coming out for Liquid here. It's going to fall very quickly. They can even come back and defend if they want to, or they can keep pushing. It looks like they will. They'll try to push in, force some TP reaction coming through from Liquid, and go from there. Or we might just have a tier 3 for a tier 3. Who knows at this point? No, Tralf's going to TP back, and this is a problem. They still have no fortification. They really need to defend this tower. This tower is going to fall. There's no reason for it to either. Tralf looking to jump in, but they're going to get away scot-free. Oh, why did you let that tier 3 go? TC's going to put some damage on this tier 3, but he's going to make his way out of there soon. And, well, that's more free money, essentially, for Revenge. They couldn't outpush a Lycan. I'm not sure why they tried. They said maybe because we have a Necro 3, we could do something here, but that was very silly, I feel.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So they'll all back off now. Smash getting closer and closer to the Necro 3 and might be flying out to him right now, in fact. Looks like it is, so. Now it's going to get very difficult for Liquid because anytime Lycan is nearby, he's going to be split pushing, jumping into the base. Howl plus Lycan Wolves and Necro 3 is disgusting, and the fact that I can just kind of take down towers. Oh, Sunstrike, Mihawk getting obliterated. Not even necessary. Boba picks up the kill with the double edge, and that's his Blink Dagger finally coming into good use. They're going to go for a tier 1 tower. Smash getting caught out. They have vision with Shadow Poison, but only for a moment there. Lincoln Sphere now up, coming for the Mirana. And because of the... well, a lot of abilities. The Shortmon going to try to go in, but there's the Burrow Strike. The disruption a bit mistimed there. They use the Wraithfire Blast. Now Tralf still in stance from Boba. Getting low. He's going to fall. Green. He's got Reincarnation. Way too getting absolutely destroyed. Lasso's on Tralf. 3 down. The buyback from the Bane just to make sure they win this fight. They had a DD on Smash as well. Plus the Necro 3. How do you fight into that? You absolutely do not. The tier 2 tower, guess what? That's going to fall. There's no way Quakefoot can participate in this fight. He's going to have to back away and let this tower go. They fortify, though, for whatever reason. Maybe they think they can defend it. This DD Rune, the Wolves, the Necro units, they're going to go to town on this tower, and it is going to fall here. Quakefoot will pick up the mid tier 1, however, which is at least an okay pickup. Now, back, though, and Lycan is just going to put some pressure on this Rax right now, but the Bear's going to come through. Smash, he's got no shapeshift for about 25 seconds, and he's lucky that the Burrow Strike was not there from the Sand King. Leap away from Benjaz. Green's going to make his way out of there as well. He did even use Reincarnation in that fight. That's ridiculous. So, yeah, I mean, now you're kind of giving all these free towers and free fights away to Revenge, and Liquid are... well, now, they were 1,000 gold behind. Now it's 3,000, and that's looking really bad. And... experience-wise, it's not that bad. It's only 1,000, so... a couple of Blink Daggers are good. A couple of Midases as well. And TC getting some items soon. He hasn't really gone down too often. He's got no depths, actually. And he's going to go for Vlad's next. And he's going to try to sneak a Roche here. But they have this ward, and they know it's there. They use the Shadow Poison, and they don't even go for it, it looks like. Tralf, he'll throw up the Sentry, and They're going to counter ward it real quick. They, I guess, suppose they had vision there. But now, Benjaz, Lincoln Sphere broken. He'll throw it up on himself, it looks like, for whatever reason. Moonlight Shadow. Burrow Strike out. And now, Koikva's going to make his way out of there. And it looks like they can actually take this Roche if they want to. They Moonlight Shadowed in, and Liquid saw that, so. But they don't have any vision on the Roche Pit right now. There's no Observer Ward here. Liquid are backing off. Bubble wants to fight, however. He's got that Stampede initiation, and we'll see. I mean, they're going to the Roche Pit right now, at least with the Lycan Wolves, and they're going to try to take this here. So now it's up to Liquid to maybe get a fight, and Trout's going to pick up a Haste Rune as well, which is going to be really, really useful. Smash, he's sitting on the backside here, and Shadow Poison, Green, he might go down. Reincarnation would be pretty useful, but getting caught out. Bane, Nightmare is up, Arrow flying through, lasso on Koikva, Stampede, looking for a stomp, big one going. There's the double edge, there's the deafening blast, the buyback's coming through, no. 2 down already coming out. Koikva getting low, he's got no mana to Ghost Walk, can he blink away? What a play, and they keep him stuck with the Necro units. Bulba's gonna stomp him up. Green just used the Reincarnation, double kill coming out for Bulba. What a block coming out from these Necro units. That's unbelievable. That should probably not happen. And they're going to take Roshan as well. That's a huge fight going the way of Liquid. Absolutely fantastic. My goodness. And I don't know what happened to Smash to the backside. I'm not sure if he was in that stomp. I'm not sure who he went down to, but looks like it was TC who got him out of position. Maybe used an Ensnare plus the Radiance Burn to bring him down. If that's the case, that's impressive. He had some help from maybe Soul Catcher or something along those lines. So they'll take the Aegis, they'll pick it up, and they'll put it on TC, and now he's feeling very comfortable. He has Vlad's. He's got to stack up this camp, or at least try to. Looks like he'll just try to fight for some decent CS here. And, well, he's got Phase and a Radiance and a Vlad's already for a Spirit Bear. Just needs maybe a couple more items, and he'll start being really, really difficult to deal with. Tralf is being very aggressive, and Epicenter's going to go, but it looks like he has Flying Vision. Burrow Strike, no, it missed, and he canceled the Epi. No, Tralf's going to get lassoed and arrowed as well. Now the Starstorm, he's going to Sandstorm it up, but it doesn't matter. They had the dust immediately ready to go, and Tralf, that was it's a bit of a clowny play, but that's all right. That also provides Benjaz the Mjolnir, but that's, well, she was going to get that anyway, so. Smash now looking up at this top lane, trying to fight here on Koikva. Koikva has Ghost Walk available, but here we go. The Lycan could use the Shapeshift right now. Koikva not going to blink away, and, well, now he's actually in a lot of trouble. He'll definitely blast and try to TP away, and he should make it in time. There's no way they can take him down, and Smash was trying to right-click him, and he'll throw up the Necro as well, but Smash is just going to take some backlash damage. No, actually. Sunstrike going through, just missing. Koikva was looking for it, but unable to find. He picks up the Ultimate Orb. Now it looks like a Scythe of Ice is going to be coming out for the Invoker, who has bots done. So he's got some items going his way. And now it's only 1,000 gold lead coming out for Sweet Revenge. And in terms of farm, there's a Sanji up on green, which might be turned into a Halberd. Force Staff for Destroyermon. So he's got his Blink Force Initiation. He'll have his BKB next. And maybe an Assault Cuirass for Smashes. He has that Hyperstone, which would be not super surprising. Speaking of Assault Cuirass, TC's building the same thing, and he's not too far away from it. Pipe for Bulba, which is very close to being done. He just needs the Headdress, which is only about 600 gold. And he's obviously not too far off from that. So, I mean, but that stomp was so good at the Roche Pit, though, and really kind of single-handedly won them the fight. It was pretty impressive to see. Koikva's going to move down bottom. He's going to continue to farm up and go from there, but we'll try to split push here. There's no tier 2 tower, unfortunately, so he can't really take that. Benjaz might get picked off here, but he threw up the Lincoln Sphere on himself again. Not that it really matters. They're going to counter ward real quick just to make sure that they have complete vision, map control, what have you. They might have to pick up a gem soon for Liquid. I feel like that's maybe their next big item pick up for one of their heroes. Probably for Bulba after he picks up that pipe, which he just finished. So go for a gem and just have map control and make sure you have vision up against the Wolves, up against the Moonlight Shadow, what have you. I mean, there's a lot to deal with. Firefly coming through, the Spirit Bear getting caught out. No, it's alright. It's fine, just fine. And actually, Drought going in with the Burrow Strike, the Sandstorm as well, but no Ensnare. The Radiant Burn doing work for Destroyermon. He's going to use that Flame Break and just try to do a bit of harass damage. But there's a Smoky Deceit gank coming out now. That Rider has to be very, very careful. They walked right past Smash, but no smoke being broken there. Cold Snap, Blink, Stomp. There's the double edge. Bulba grabbing the kill.
My path is paved with
nice smoke. Pays off. Now they have to wait for the creep wave, however, so. And Quick will actually TP back home and defend this tier 2 tower bottom with Benjas, who used Moonlight Shadow, by the way.
Dire's
So that's on
bottom
cooldown now
tower is
for a
under
bit.
attack. Dire's structures are
Ralph,
fortified.
if he went for an epi here, he wouldn't get the kill. I mean, there is that Lincoln Sphere up for Benjas, so Burrow Strike coming through would be pretty much impossible, but Ralph's going to zone him out nonetheless. Everyone else is still top, so maybe Benjas can sit here and just kind of farm freely, and now there's a TP coming through, but maybe now they can kind of defend this tier 2 top as well. They've got to be careful. TP reactions coming in. Way too quick for everyone else. They'll stampede away. Shapeshift coming through. Oh boy, way too maybe in trouble right now. They might have to sack him. Arrow's going to fly. It's going to hit. Way too getting caught out. Deafening Blast flying as well, and I mean, there's no escape mechanism really for way too. I mean, he could disrupt himself. He could even purge, but it's not going to matter. This Lycan, he really doesn't care about the purge, so. An unfortunate death coming out for Liquid, however. Very nice pick off, and as soon as they had that extra TP come into that bottom lane, they knew they could fight this and at least get one kill. Tralf getting caught out. Both Blink and Force were used, but it's ready to go now. He's not going to go for that last, so Tralf says, yeah, that's fine.
I'll kill them in half the time.
He's got a Ghost Scepter as well, which is a pretty smart pickup, I'd say, with the amount of physical damage coming out, so. TC, well, that's an Assault Cuirass done, it looks like. Well, almost. He just needs the Hyperstone, which he's actually going to get in 400 gold, so Assault Cuirass is going to be the next diamond choice for him. And he's doing a bit better than this Lycan, but you look at Benjas, he's got 1,700 in terms of net worth right now. BKB is now done. He's got 218 last hits, and he's level 17, so the might is paying off with this Mirana right now, and for a core Mirana, this is where you're going to start to get really scary. It's going to be difficult to deal with. So a rather close game, and what should be a close series to start things off. Remember, it's a best-of-3 series here on the American Dota League, and again, Liquid, they're trying to revert back to their winning ways, as they went down to Dog not too long ago, about 2 weeks ago, I believe, in competition here on the ADL, so but that was a pretty good series. If you want to find the VODs for that one, youtube.com/American Dota League, or of course you can purchase up the ticket. You get all the VODs for pretty much free. Well, obviously $3.99 in the Dota store, but you can also get in-game camera control, in-game audio, what have you. Pretty good stuff. AC almost done for Smash right now. It's going to be an SNY coming out for Wraith King, which is, that's fine. It's going to be even harder to bring him down now. And he can maim as well, which is huge. The fact that he's got his reincarnation plus a maim is kind of gross, though. Maim procs are actually pretty decent. I don't know what the percent chance is. It just says to give it a chance. I wish it would tell you. Oh, no, there it is. Maim chance 16%, which is not bad, I guess. I feel like it should be more than that. But then again, I feel like SMY is already a pretty good item. There was a time when everyone like hated SMY and thought it was just a gross, disgusting, bad item, but I think it's reached the point where people are like, yeah, SMY is a pretty good item. You'll see it built a lot on a variety of heroes, and for good reason. It gives you just a lot of stuff, so. Benjas and Green, they're going to try to push into this tier 2 bottom, but while that's happening, Liquid, well, they want to go for this tier 1. TC's lost his Aegis. He doesn't have that anymore. The Assault Cuirass now done, and they'll take the tower down. No fortification for this tier 2, but they'll try to push into the tier 3, it looks like. Liquid want to go for this. They don't really have a gold lead. They'll pipe up as well. This could be a big fight. TPs are going to come through right now. Blink Stomp might go on Green, but he has reincarnation, so they're not going to try to go on him. But the mana burn is so important to have up against this Wraith King. And Feeble's now up in the bear, but look at this tier 3 tower fall. The Spirit Bear about to fall, and it will. That's 300 gold going their way. Meanwhile, top. There was no tier 3 here, but they had to defend this push coming in from the Lycan, so smart play. Smash, split pushing when he can. I'm surprised he went for the treads and didn't buy bots at some point, so it's fine nonetheless, I suppose. Helps out in damage. And there's that gem coming out that I was talking about for Liquid, which I thought Bubble was going to pick up, but it's going to be way too. And they have this now, and they have now pretty much complete map control. If they head outside of the base, they'll be able to find all these wards out and just counter ward them and kind of just get pretty much map control back in their favor, which they really don't have. I mean, it's kind of even. If you look at the wards, this one's about to go down, so both of them have a ward in the opposing team jungle, and that's really important. Koikva might get caught out. He's got the gem, though. He's got to blink away, potentially. No. Sunstrike flying, but now he's lassoed up. He was looking to try to counter ward. Now he's going to get Fiend's Grip. That gem's going to fall. That is the worst possible thing to happen. That gem, they just purchased it up. That is a lot of gold going the way of Force Revenge. Rip the gem. My goodness, that's really bad. And now we'll see Revenge. They're going to try to push in here. And Quickfoot, he just bought that scythe, so there's no way he has... Oh, he does have buyback. Okay. And he might have to use it here. Arrow's going to fly through. They'll avoid it. Stampede's up. Buyback coming through right now. Big blink coming in from Trout. The Bro Strike as well, but he gets caught out. He's going to Ghost Scepter as well. Back away. Sunstrike not hitting on anybody. There's going to be the meatball coming through. Now, Smash going to town on TC, but look at this. They bring him down with the Hex. The Deafening Blast. 2 are down. Buyback coming through from Trout. He's going to burrow in green. He's got no mana for reincarnation. He's done. They're going to clean this up. It's going to be a team wipe, and they didn't even take racks. They throw up the urn on Benjaz. He'll Moonlight Shadow. The gem is now up. Trout blinks forward. He's got Burrow, but he cannot find the kill. It won't be a team wipe, just barely. Benjaz escapes, and that's really one of the heroes that you wanted to bring down, but Liquid will defend. They'll take some range racks damage, but that is it. They'll waste 2 buybacks as well, but that is a really good fight going their way. And that's a lot of gold for Boba, a lot of gold for TC, and TC now picks up a Basher. So TC with a Basher, an Assault Cuirass, his Bear, getting very close to 6 slotted. Maybe get rid of the Midas and Orb of Venom, obviously, and well, yeah. You're not going to get rid of the phase, but still. That Bear does a lot of damage. We saw the Hex paying dividends up against that like an absolutely disgusting amount of damage coming through as TC was able to lock him down with, well, the Hex like we talked about, as well as the Roots, the Entangle coming through, the Entangling Claws. Well, Smash, Shapeshift up. It's a pretty short cooldown at level 3, and 40 seconds is kind of gross. And they did nerf it with, of course, no bonus damage, or no bonus health, excuse me, but I don't know if that's really... Is that enough of a nerf? I guess we'll see once the qualifiers roam around, whenever those may be. But right now, Liquid are... Well, they're looking to make a defend here on mid, but they get the gem back, and I think that's the biggest win for them. Oh, somehow Truff got hit by that. He burrowed away just as the arrow connected with him. He's also got the gem, so they have to make sure he lives. And they are really lucky they got that back, because Quick got caught way out of position. And now they will have map control. They didn't counterward this yet, but at some point they will be able to find that out if they go back to their own jungle with the gem up and some high ground vision. Roshan has not respawned yet. It's actually... I think it's about to. Yep, there it goes. And now they haven't spotted out yet. Maybe these 4 spirits are going to go through, but Trouf, he's got to pause and... Well, I don't know what's going on, but so far, great game. 34 minutes in, and it shows no signs of stopping here. As honestly, really, look at this Mirana. So farmed, getting very close to a butterfly of her own. And with that, that's going to be a disgusting amount of damage, so... They're just giving so much room to this Mirana right now, and not even to the Lycan. Smash has like a couple of items, but he knows that he's not going to carry this late. A BKB would really be nice on him, though, I'm assuming. That should be his next item choice, maybe. Because that Hex really caused a problem, so... there's a wand coming out for the Wraith King, and that's not really surprising. He actually picked up a Soul Ring as well, so like he really wants to make sure he can stay alive and reincarnate, because the mana burn coming out from the Necro units was too much in the last engagement. Like, and the EMP as well, also. I'm pretty sure he used it. But yeah, EMP and mana burn is just too much. There's no way you can really deal with that other than a Soul Ring and even a Magic Wand as well, so... There's that butterfly I was talking about coming up from Mirana here, and Liquid, they're playing kind of together. TC's going to walk right by this ward. Bulba picks up a Heaven's Halberd, and that's going to be pretty big against, well, both the Lycan and against the Mirana. Again, the Mirana has a BKB and a Lincoln, so very defensive item build coming out from the Mirana, but you can still take her down. That BKB charge, 9 seconds now. Assuming it gets low enough, it could be pretty good, but TC's got to be careful. He might get caught out of position. Arrow flew. Looks like he knew it was coming. Mid lane, Truff's backing off right now, and the Aegis should be on Quickfoot, I believe. Yeah, it absolutely is. And he has bots as well. He could try to split push down bottom, but everyone is in their jungle right now. Liquid have to be careful of this. And Revenge, they're going to keep trying to playing aggressively here. And they can. I mean, they should still have a lead, potentially. No, there's a 1,000 gold lead going for Liquid, but that's not much. Experience-wise, it's 4,000 going for Liquid, so that's a bit more, but still, experience doesn't matter that much at this point in the game.
Regeneration!
Trouf with the Blink Dagger, looking for an initiation. With the Soulsmith Orb, I'm not sure what he's going for. He's got a couple of options. A Scythe, probably. Oh, Destroyer Mod! Oh, he blinked away! And Trouf didn't see him. Oh, man. That could have been a kill. But Now they have room top for Benjas to push this out, but the tier 2, or tier 3 rather, might be in trouble down bottom. Here we go. We'll try to push this in. The Shadow Poison is going to stack up nicely and do some damage. And, well, obviously the Radiant Spurn going to town. So Benjas might have to TP back, and it looks like they will. Yeah, Green and Benjas going to make it back home, and they'll try to go for the tier 3 tower. Pipe is up. Look at this. The tier 3 already falling very low. Wraithfire Blast going to go up on the bear, but they take down the tier 3 tower. The Pipe's still going. Tornado's up right now on Benjas. He's going to get caught out. He has to maybe pop that BKB. No, they won't engage. Big blink, but no lasso. Burst Strike coming through. There's the Hex Destroyer Mod getting caught out. Does he have buyback? It looks like no. He's down. Trout's got to use that Ghost Scepter. Now, Bulba getting caught out. Disruption flying through. Soul Catcher as well. The bear recreated. Gonna try to go to town on Smash. Now, there's the Epi going through. Can they get this kill? There's gonna be the Aegis going. Reincarnation might fly. He's got Soul Ring. He doesn't need to use it, but they lose Benjas. Force revenge. They've got to have a buyback. Green getting locked down. He's done. Triple kill for Bulba. They're doing work. They're going to break the base. This might even be GG. They could rotate mid as well. The creep wave is already there. Stomp going to come through. Just misses for Bulba. There's the Burrow Strike in. Too far for Trowel. Arrow flying. Ghost Scepter. That would have been bad. He just narrowly avoids it. Sidesteps it away. And all of a sudden, Liquid, they'll take 2 sets of racks and potentially the game. They have to work on this tier 2 top. But that is a huge win for them. Objective gaming all the way for Liquid. They'll have to go back. Fall to a big creep wave, but they defend it. And they'll go down the top lane and try to finish it all off. That is a really poor engagement. That Blink Lasso just missing for Destroyermon. That was really, I think, one of the reasons they lost that fight. And he even had a BKB and he couldn't use it. That's why he didn't have a buyback. The Wraith King getting obliterated. Benjas had to buy back, but the fight was already over at that point anyway, so... And now TC has an MKB on his Woman Druid Spirit Bearer, who is very, very farmed. So it's flying out. There it is. And, yeah, I mean, get rid of that Midas and your 6 slot on the bear. Like I said before, he's level 20 right now. And surprisingly, Benjas is level 21. But a relatively low-scoring game for something with this much action. Still, not done yet. 2 sets of racks might be a lot, but it's not insurmountable. A couple of good fights and misplays coming up from Liquid, and you'll be in a position where you can absolutely take this game. So, Benja's going to roam through. Arrow's going to fly, and nope, not going to connect on anybody with that haste rune. So Benjas can leap down to the low ground now if necessary. You can also pop the Moonlight Shadow, but they have that gem up on somebody. I think it's Bulba? No, Trout. It was Trout. That's right. They'll back away. Benjas is going to do his best to... annoying imitation of trying to take down that creep wave. They're going to bots in with Trout here, but Firefly is up. Trout might get caught out. Sandstorm, Moonlight Shadow's going to go. Burrow Strike away, Flame Break, and Blink away. Trout survives. He'll blink into the river. Lasso on TC, getting caught out. That's troublesome. Needed to keep him alive right now. He's getting low. The Fiend's Grip, the stomp up on Mihawk, getting caught out. BKB on Benjas. He's rooted. There's the Tornado, only connecting on a few. EMP's going to fly. There's the Epi going through. Burrow in as well. A couple going down. TC getting a couple kills. And all of a sudden, it's blowing up in Revenge's face. Man, they blew up a lot of those heroes. They're still chasing after Smash right now. And that Shapeshift is about to go, and there it is. But in the meantime, TC, a double kill and a monster kill going his way with that bear, the Radiant Spurn. They'll grab Benjas again. He's down for 96 seconds. This is a tier 2, a tier 3, and probably a set of racks gone. And I'd say GG at this point. Smash is going to go right to town here on this, well, he's going to try to go for this range rack soon. He'll get it, but does he have enough damage here to... Well, looks like he might, but I don't think Liquid care at this point. They're going to go straight for the tier 4s now as Bulba blinks right in. They're going to go for the GG here, and this should be it. With 68 seconds for Benjas to be dead. Yeah, there's no way they can really get this, and I understand what Smash is going for, but a good game for Liquid, and maybe a bit of a rough start, but they got back into it. They're not afraid of the Lycan. The Wolf was at their door, but clearly that didn't bother them. And with strong play from Bulba, with TC, and Koikva as well, Trout hitting some excellent epicenters, Way 2 with some great disruptions. They had a pretty strong performance in that first game. Now remember, it's a best of 3 series here, so we still got a lot of Dota to be played. On top of that, we have E-Hug versus Dog after this series a bit later, and I'll be joined by probably Pimpmunkle. So, stick around, guys. It's the American Dota League. You can check it out at AmericanDotaLeague.com for schedule and standings. Also, we have, after this game, we've got a bit of a giveaway going out. And if you follow American Dota League at twitter.com/AmericanDota, and if you retweet the giveaway tweet, you'll be eligible for the giveaway. So go ahead and do that. We are going to jump into the next game, guys. Stick around. My name is Mont. You can follow me at twitter.com/MontDota2. And we'll be right back. Stick around, guys.